Hello, assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Ayesha Omer, and we're going to be talking about how to live with COVID-19. So, yeah, we've all learned how to cope and adapt. The country's been in lockdown, partial lockdown, for almost for 3 months now. We started on the 21st of March. So yeah, 2.5 months. अपने systems develop कर लिए, अपने schedules develop कर लिए. Initially, it was very tough because you're faced with a situation and experience जो आपने पहले कभी face नहीं किया. I mean, we've all
Mhm.
fallen sick in our lives where we've had to stay at home, but कभी ऐसा नहीं हुआ कि the whole sort of country and most parts of the world, majority of the world is facing something together. And this pandemic has really affected our lives, the way we function, the way we
Mhm.
think. There's going to be a new normal now. Everybody keeps talking about a new normal. और उसका मतलब यही
Mhm.
है कि ये एक नया adapted lifestyle, which means कि आपने अपने आप को और दूसरों को किस तरह महफूज रखना है. So, I mean, it is our responsibility to take care of ourselves and those around us. And to be
Mhm.
honest, at this time, by honesty, I mean to be honest with yourself also. You have a responsibility towards
Mhm.
yourself also, and to be honest to others about what you're going through. अगर आप
Mhm.
खुदा ना खास्ता आपको कोई symptoms feel हो रहे हैं या you've contracted the virus, it's very important to inform everybody जो आप लोगों के इर्द गिर्द हैं, लोग या जिनसे आप मिले हैं या किसी से आपने interact. It's very important to inform them कि you're feeling like this, so that सब aware हो. And there's a lot of naming and shaming and blame games happening, तो systematize हो रहा है. People don't speak up, people just keep information to themselves, some people. And then they're very responsible people who do make sure that everybody is aware कि उनको वो infection हो गया है, like some celebrities who contracted it and were very honest about it and put it out there कि देखिए we've tested positive. So all those people who were surrounding them उनके contact में आए वो सब. और if you do feel symptoms, if you're feeling sick, the best thing to do is isolate yourself. There's no need to panic. Of course, we need to be really, really careful right now. Numbers are rising. And every day I'm finding out about people in my social scene or in my work sphere, जिनको मैं करीबी जानती हूँ, और उनको they tested positive for it. So it's very near home. It's very real right now. A lot of people have suffered badly. Dunya mein so many people have lost their lives, and we need to just be extremely responsible and take precautions. अपना immune system strong करना है, अपने आप को hygienically रखना है. All the SOPs that are out there, we all know what they are. वो ध्यानदारी से follow करने हैं. And then, inshallah, we can sort of contain this pandemic or curb the spread, stop the spread. And a matter for
Mhm.
concern is a grave matter for concern is the fact कि जब ईद का टाइम था तो everybody started going out and shopping unnecessarily. जो ज़रूरियात की चीजें हैं और errands हैं वो तो करने होते हैं लोगों को. Not everybody is privileged enough to sit at home and get things done. लेकिन जो जरूरत की चीजें नहीं है उनके लिए नहीं बाहर जाने की जरूरत. एंड वी रियली नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट. सो जब लॉकडाउन
Mhm.
शुरू हुआ मेरी शूट चल रही थी, बुलबुले की शूट चल रही थी. एंड in the middle of the shoot, everybody obviously started panicking a lot and getting very anxious जब um, बात शुरू हुई कि okay, lots of cases are coming up in Sindh. And we went into lockdown, and I basically tried to stock up for a few days और मैं अपने apartment में lockdown में चली गई. सारे domestic staff को छुट्टी दे दी. My driver went to his village. So I was completely alone in my apartment, like completely alone. My family lives in Lahore, and and my brother is in Denmark. तो मैं
Mm-hmm.
कराची में apartment में बिल्कुल and initially I felt like I'm trapped in my apartment और बस बाहर दरवाजा भी नहीं खोल सकते और खिड़की भी नहीं खोल सकते and because initial panic, I had no idea what was happening and what the SOPs were, how to deal with it. I was
Mm-hmm.
watching the news 24/7. I was not moving from my television screen. I was just looking at forwards, reading articles. और फिर कुछ 4-5 दिन जब गुजरे, I started feeling really anxious and I started feeling really suffocated and trapped. And I was like, ना मैं हिल रही हूँ, ना मैं कोई movement कर रही हूँ. I had no help, so I was cooking, cleaning, doing everything myself. So my entire life was just cooking and cleaning the house and washing dishes and watching TV. That's all I did. And then I
Okay.
started feeling really unproductive and really anxious. And I was like, I need to make some changes. And I need to
Mm-hmm.
put down a schedule. और मुझे कुछ डिसिप्लिन लाना है अपनी जिंदगी में. तो फिर मैंने सोचा कि मैं नीचे वॉक करने जाऊं. So I started initially, I just started walking. And
Mm-hmm.
I started cutting down on my news time.
Mm-hmm.
Phone पे तो बहुत time गुजरता है अभी भी. And initially I was making a lot of videos and a lot of I mean I still am बहुत सारे initiatives को, बहुत सारी social campaigns को. Everybody was making some kind of awareness video. Everybody was making a. So I made sure that I helped out as much as I could. There were times जब मैं दिन में 5-6 different videos बना रही थी लोगों के लिए and completely social campaigns, voluntary completely. So that gave me a sense of purpose. But it was also becoming a little like invasive sometimes, like too many interviews happening and too many live shows happening. And I felt
Okay.
like I need to limit that also. फिर मैंने cycling शुरू की with I got a cycle. I got it delivered to my house. I started cycling and I met some neighbors outside. I live in a compound जहाँ पे it's a gated community, gated compound, and very strict security. No people were allowed from outside, not even delivery people. In the beginning. So we felt safe that way. And I started biking and with some neighbors. अभी भी मैं उनके साथ cycling करती हूँ जब भी हमें time मिलता है. I'm like a part
Okay.
of 3-4 different cycling groups.
That's interesting.
Even today I went for
Okay.
an hour from like 6:15 to 3. So then I started doing all this. फिर मैंने workout शुरू किया अपने घर से twice or thrice a week with my trainer. I started doing live sessions. I started, watching some documentaries which I wanted to, painting a little bit. So that gave me a lot of like a sense of purpose or productivity in this time.
The question is that, in your opinion, is the crisis going to be over soon or is it going to be prolonged?
No, it's not going to be over soon. The effects are long lasting because it's affected every sphere of our lives. It's not just about health, it's about systems in place, it's about measures and personal hygiene, it's about mental health, it's about the economic crisis the world over, is going to be very long lasting. And also mentally, just this time has affected us. The anxiety that's been created, that stays with you for a very long time. And a lot of people have suffered a lot of trauma. हम
Hmm.
तो the ones who haven't first hand seen lives, Allah ka shukr hai, I haven't lost someone very dear to me with COVID. But I know people who have, and उन पे जो affect हुआ है, what they've gone through has been really, really traumatizing. And so these effects are very long lasting. And
Mm.
the new normal is going to be there forever. I mean, there's always going to be this fear that this virus will probably, come back in different sort of forms, yeah, different times, pay. And like you said, I mean, if there's a vaccine developed and everybody will have to get vaccinated, then obviously there's
Yeah.
there's going to be less fear. of that. Lekin, yeah, in my opinion, it's not ending anytime soon. I mean, hopefully numbers will start decreasing if we were to follow all the SOPs, and if as a nation we were to follow all security measures. I mean, it's very easy to blame the government. As a nation, we didn't get any clear guidelines. We've seen leaders in different parts of the world जो बहुत अच्छी भी उन्होंने guidance और direction दी है अपनी nations को. What I'm saying is, individually, even when we do know what we need to do on an individual level, that is also something that's not being followed honestly. And we really, really need to take responsibility, follow the SOPs that we do know about. जिनमें awareness है, जिनको चीजें पता हैं, वो भी बहुत lightly कुछ situations को ले रहे हैं.
So, Aisha, what does the economy look like under the new normal, in particular, the film industry, the TV industry, your industry, the entertainment industry? How is this going to impact it?
How is it affecting the industry that I'm a part of? Yeah, it's very alarming right now, because hamari shoots, obviously, our industry works on shooting and work that's happening, and television industry bhi jo hai wo hamari shoots ruki hui hain. There were a few drama shoots that started a couple of weeks back, and then they reported that there were a number of cases in the middle of some shoots, और फिर वो rapidly spread किया और लोग infect होने लगे, तो फिर shoots फिर से halt हो गई. So, things have stopped. जो चीजें scheduled थी वो रुकी हुई हैं, पेमेंट्स रुकी हुई हैं सबकी, एक्टर्स की, प्रोडक्शन कंपनीज की पेमेंट्स चैनल से रुकी हुई हैं उनकी. इट्स ऑल कनेक्टेड के advertisers or brands की payments नहीं आ रही to the channels. They're not being able to pay private producers, who are not being able to pay actors. And we all understand that it's nobody is trying to do this intentionally also. So सारा कुछ connected है, right? Then films. There were a lot of films that were scheduled to be released this year. मेरी खुद अपनी 3 films were supposed to be released on Eid. But cinemas are not going to be opening anytime soon, and some of them have also been shut down because, what do they do? फिर आपके जो employees हैं different production houses में, they have had to be let go of because they can't afford to pay their salaries. So it's a pretty really grave state of affairs for everybody. Fashion industry also. I know some designer friends who are actually going bankrupt. They're like, what do we do? How do we pay our workers? We're not getting orders. We're not, शादियां नहीं हो रही, तो जो bridal wear के designers हैं, उनको orders नहीं मिल रहे bridals के, and they make most of their money out of bridals. So it's a really grave state of affairs, and it's the economy within my industry is affected just as badly.